Hi, my name is Jasmine. This is my chapter 5 and chapter 6, chapter summary on emotions, attitudes, and stress, as well as motivation. Chapter 5 was about the broad term being effects, but the smaller terms up under that will be emotions and your mood. Your emotions are intense, big feelings, the things that we feel very big, and our mood are less intense, and it doesn't necessarily affect every single thing. It's just more of a generalized feeling of something. It's not directed towards anything like an emotion. Moods can be positive or negative, as well as our emotional state is very important when we're making decisions. It drives us, and if our mood or emotions are in a negative light, then our decision making is going to suffer from that. So an emotional state is very important. So a lack of self-control can at work can affect your reputation, your work performance, and can disrupt the function of your work group. So you won't be able to work in your group or do your job, performing your job as well. And if you're not, then sometimes if your mood is messed up, then your mood can affect the company, the company around you, basically, and it can spread whether it's negative or if it's positive. So if you have a positive mood, then it's going to affect your job positively. And it is very important to have there's also a time where you can have emotional dissonance, which means you have a discrepancy between the emotions that you display versus how you feel. So this is basically like faking. I call it faking the funk. So you can just act like you're in a better mood, but you're really not. And sometimes you do that surface acting, which is suppressing and displaying the emotion, or you are deep acting, which means you change to match whatever mood you're feeling. So you really have to have great emotional regulation. So you need to know how to process your emotions either before you get into it or while you're in it. So you really need good emotional intelligence. So you have to be have self-awareness, social awareness, relationship management, and self-management. And your attitude is also something that comes in a factor in this. And it's a learned tendency to consistently respond positively or negatively to people or events. And there are three things that we do this at work, which is our job satisfaction, our employee engagement, and our organizational commitment. And then another big thing about this is stress. So stress is a response that occurs when a person or a situation, they take something as threatening to their well-being. So stress is just anything that you come under that causes you disdain, basically. So some of the causes for work stress are work demands, a lack of control, a lack of support, and you have to learn how to manage them effectively by using great coping mechanisms. And some coping mechanisms you can use are meditation, breathing deeply, and also just try to be more present in your day. Chapter 6 was about motivation, and motivation is what forces from within individuals that stimulate and dive into achieve goals. So basically, what makes you want to strive to do great at your job? Is it something that comes with it's basically what comes within. So you have to figure out what motivates you or how you're motivated, and that's a lot of things that as a group they work on. So you can look at different ways. People have different theories on how people are motivated. So you can do Maslow's hierarchy of needs, the ERG theory, Erzberg's two-factor theory, McClelland's acquired needs. And actually what's surprising to me is that money is considered a low level of need. So some goals can be motivated by you can have different theories. So goal setting theories, which is mean that you're motivated by clear goals and appropriate feedback. So tell somebody to do something and give them the feedback, and that's what's going to motivate them. But you have to have great goals, which means you have to use SMART goals, which are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely. Or you can do the equity theory, which just means that you're just motivated based on how fairly we are being treated in comparison with others. And you can also use the expectancy theory as well. Thank you.